All right. So we will talk about work in this particular lesson. If I ask you, friends, what do you mean by work? What would be your answer, right? You will say, sir, work is nothing but, or work done is nothing but force into displacement. And if I were to give a numerical or a scenario where you have a box, an object which is being acted upon by a net force F, let's say 10 Newton. And under the influence of this force, if the object were to move, let's say a displacement of 6 meters. And if I ask you to find out the work done, you will say, sir, work is force into displacement. Force is equal to 10 Newton and displacement is 6 meter, and therefore work done is equal to 10 into 6, 60 Newton meter or 60 joule. This would be your answer. And you are right to most of the time, most of the extent. Now if I change the scenario and say, friends, let's calculate work done in this case. The force is again 10 Newton, but in this case the force is not acting horizontal or along the x-axis, but it is acting at an angle. But the object is moving the same 6 meter as the displacement and lands up somewhere here. Now if I ask you what is the work done, what would you say? So if you say in this case as well, the work done will be equal to force 10 Newton into 660 Newton meter, I'm sorry my friends, the answer is wrong. Because when I initially said work done is equal to force into displacement, that is not 100% correct. Okay? Actually, the definition for work done is force along displacement multiplied by the displacement. This is the correct definition of the force. Okay, so that means here this force has to be a displacement, the direction of the displacement is along x-axis here, isn't it? So the displacement is like this, whereas the force is in this direction. Okay, so the force is not in the direction of displacement, right? So what we need to do, we need to get the force along displacement. That is, we have to resolve this force along the direction of displacement. We have to find out this one. Let's call this OA. Okay, so that OA is what is going to be our Fx. Once you find out Fx, then you can say work done is equal to force along displacement, which is Fx, multiplied by the actual displacement, which is S. And in my previous video, we had understood how to resolve the vectors, right? Force is also a vector. So this Fx, if this is making an angle theta, is going to be F cos theta. We have seen that in the previous video, multiplied by S. If the theta value is given, say 60 degrees, then this will be our 10 Newton multiplied by cos of 60 multiplied by the displacement 6 meter, which is nothing but 10 into cos 60 is half basics of trigonometry multiplied by 6. In this case, the work done is going to be 30 Newton meter or 30 joule. So please remember to find out the component of force along the displacement in order to compute the work done. I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a like and subscribe to Cogitare Learning in our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Bye.